Welcome! Today, we're diving into a principle from the legendary Dale Carnegie that is so simple, yet so incredibly powerful. Honestly, this one idea can be a total game changer for pretty much every relationship in your life, both at home and at work. So let's get right into it.
So let's just start with a huge question. What do you think is the single most powerful, most effective principle in all of human relations? Now, it's not about being the most charismatic person in the room or having some kind of raw power. No, the answer is actually much, much simpler and way more profound than that.
You see, the answer lies in understanding a deep, kind of secret to human connection. And first things first, let's get this straight. We're not talking about cheap tricks, okay? This isn't about manipulation or trying to force people to like you. This is about building something real, something authentic. It's about creating a genuine connection where everybody wins.
To really get this principle, we have to understand the why behind it. And you know what? It all comes down to a fundamental, universal human need that every single one of us has. What's so amazing about this is just how simple and true it is. At our core, every one of us has this deep, driving desire for these three things. We want to be recognized for who we are and what we do. We want to be respected as individuals. And we desperately want to feel like our opinions and our thoughts actually matter. And the consequences of how we handle this desire, they're huge. When you ignore this need in someone else, they immediately put up a wall. You get defensiveness, you create distance. But when you actively honor it, you get warmth, you get trust, you get real cooperation. I mean, the difference is literally night and day. So, here it is. This is the big secret we've been building up to. The core principle is simply this: give others a genuine sense of importance. Not fake, not forced, but a real, authentic feeling that they matter, that they're important to you, and important in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, but, and this is a huge but, this whole thing comes with a massive condition. It's not enough to just say the words. It has to pass what we can call the sincerity test.
So, the most crucial point is this: sincerity is everything. There are absolutely no shortcuts here. You know, humans, we have this incredible built-in radar for fakeness. If you don't mean it, people will know it instantly, and you'll end up achieving the exact opposite of what you want.
Let's break that down a little. Just look at the difference between insincere flattery and giving someone a genuine sense of importance. Flattery, right? That's just empty praise. It's often got a hidden agenda, and it just feels cheap. But sincere importance? That's about truly respecting someone's opinions, acknowledging the hard work they put in, and simply valuing the fact that they're there.
And this isn't just a tactic for your boss or your most important clients. Carnegie really drives home this powerful idea. Your true character, who you really are, is revealed in how you treat people who, on the surface, can do absolutely nothing for you. This applies to absolutely everyone: the person serving you coffee, the junior employee on your team, a colleague you totally disagree with, even a complete stranger on the street. Real, lasting influence isn't about schmoozing the people in power. It's built on a solid foundation of consistent respect for every single person you meet.
Okay, so we've covered the why and the what, but how do we actually put this into practice in our day-to-day lives? Let's get into some really practical examples.
Your language, the words you choose, is everything. Just think about how often you hear someone shut down an idea with a blunt, "That won't work." It just kills the conversation. Now, look at the alternative. By saying, "That's an interesting point. Can you explain more?" You're not even agreeing with them. You're just showing respect for their thought process. You're making them feel heard.
Here's another one. That condescending phrase, "you wouldn't understand." Ugh, it's designed to create distance and make you feel superior. Now compare that to a simple, powerful statement: "I value your perspective on this." One diminishes a person, the other lifts them up. It's such a small shift in words, but it has a massive impact.
So let's boil this all down into a simple daily practice. Just 4 steps. First, make a point to acknowledge someone's effort, not just the final result. Second, respect their opinion, especially when you disagree with it. Third, make a conscious choice to use kind and encouraging language. And finally, the golden rule: treat every single person you meet with dignity.
So what happens when you actually do this consistently? What's the payoff? Well, that brings us to our final section: the power of dignity. I really want you to let this one sink in for a second. People don't resist being led. They resist being made to feel small or ignored or insignificant. The moment you make people feel important, that resistance just melts away.
It's a fundamental shift in how we think about influence.
And the results? Well, they speak for themselves. This isn't just about being nice. It's about being effective. You build incredible loyalty. You get willing, enthusiastic cooperation, not just people doing the bare minimum. You earn a positive reputation, and you create a network of people who genuinely want to support you.
So you see, this is where it all comes together. This core principle is really a combination of other crucial skills. It's where genuine appreciation, active listening, and deep respect all combine to create meaningful influence without ever having to rely on force or authority. And that brings us to the ultimate takeaway from this whole idea. It's a beautiful paradox, isn't it? The more you focus on making other people feel important, the more important you become in their eyes. It is, without a doubt, the most authentic path to influence there is.
So, I'll leave you with this one final question to think about. This isn't about tomorrow or next week, it's about right now. How will you make someone feel important today?